Have you ever wondered why some people seem to attract money like a magnet, while others struggle to make ends meet? It's not just luck, hard work, or a superior IQ. There's a hidden factor, a secret ingredient that is often overlooked, that can make the difference between scarcity and abundance. And if you stick around until the end, you'll discover not only what this mechanism is, but also how to use it to your advantage to finally unlock the abundance you deserve. But before we continue, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications to stay updated when we publish new content like this, which will help you transform your relationship with money and create the life you've always dreamed of. Okay, now that we're ready, let's dive into this journey of discovery into your power to attract or repel wealth. We'll talk about money, yes, but not in the conventional way. Leave aside for a moment the balance sheets, the investments, the financial strategies. We're about to explore deeper, more subtle territory, where your mind, your beliefs, and your emotions play a decisive role in shaping your financial reality. Do you know Deepak Chopra, a physician, best-selling author, and a leading figure in the field of personal and spiritual growth? Chopra has dedicated his life to studying the connection between mind and body, between consciousness and reality. And according to Chopra, money is much more than just banknotes, coins, or numbers on a bank statement. Money is, essentially, energy, and like any form of energy, it responds to precise laws, subtle dynamics that often, caught up in the frenzy of daily life, we tend to overlook or ignore completely. Imagine this. You want something intensely. It could be an object, an experience, an opportunity. But deep in your heart, an insidious voice whispers, you can't afford it. It costs too much. It's not for you. What usually happens? That desire remains unfulfilled, not because you are objectively unable to obtain it, but because your own belief in scarcity has erected an invisible but incredibly powerful barrier. Chopra reminds us that the universe is, by its very nature, abundant. There is enough wealth, prosperity, happiness for everyone. But if we put ourselves in a state of mind of lack, of fear, of limitation, it is as if we intentionally close the faucet of abundance. We are, almost paradoxically, rejecting what we desire with all our might. Imagine a garden. If you neglect it, if you let it be invaded by weeds, negative thoughts, limiting beliefs, the flowers of prosperity will not find the space, the light, the nourishment necessary to grow and bloom. But if you take care of that garden, if you water it with positive thoughts, with gratitude, with trust, then you will witness an extraordinary flowering, a luxuriant growth. Okay, that's all very well, you might object. But how do I, in practice, change my way of thinking? How can I free myself from these limiting beliefs that hold me hostage? The answer, according to Chopra, lies in one key word: awareness. Awareness is the ability to observe your thoughts, your emotions, your reactions without judgment, without criticism. It's like becoming an impartial spectator of your internal movie, rather than the main actor, swept away by events. Mindfulness means noticing, with an attitude of gentle curiosity, when you catch yourself thinking, I'm not good enough to earn more. I don't deserve to be rich. Money is a dirty thing. All rich people are dishonest. And then, with the same gentleness, replacing those thoughts with more empowering, more constructive statements, more aligned with the reality you want to create. It's not about denying the difficulties, about fooling yourself into thinking that everything is easy, about forcing yourself to think positively at all costs. It's about deliberately choosing a different perspective, a more useful, more functional point of view, more in tune with abundance. For example, instead of telling yourself, I don't have enough money to make that happen, say to yourself, I am open to receiving all the resources I need to manifest this dream. Or, instead of thinking, I am doomed to a life of scarcity, think, I am learning, step by step, to create a reality of prosperity and abundance. It may seem like a trivial, almost childish exercise, but I challenge you to put it into practice. Do it for a week, with commitment and consistency. Every time you notice yourself falling into a negative, limiting, scarcity-related thought pattern, consciously replace it with a positive, expansive, abundance-oriented affirmation. And observe, with an open mind and without preconceived expectations, what happens. The results may surprise you. But it's not enough to just think positively. Deepak Chopra insists on the crucial importance of intention. It's not enough to vaguely desire money or wealth. You have to mean it with all your being. You have to visualize your ideal life, your desired financial situation, as clearly, as precisely as possible. You have to feel like you already have what you want. Feel the anticipatory gratitude, as if that desire were already a tangible reality. Close your eyes for a few moments. Imagine, with all your senses, that you have already reached your financial goal. What do you see around you? What do you hear? What emotions do you feel? The more you can make this imaginative experience vivid, detailed, engaging, the more powerful the energy of attraction you will set in motion. It's a bit like planting a seed. You don't just throw it carelessly into the ground and hope it grows on its own. You have to water it carefully, protect it from the elements, make sure it gets the right amount of sunlight. Likewise, you have to nourish your intention with coherent thoughts, emotions, and actions. You have to take care of your seed of abundance, day after day, with love and dedication. And speaking of love and dedication, gratitude is a fundamental ingredient in this process. Gratitude is a powerful catalyst for abundance. The more you are grateful for what you already have, for the small and large blessings that dot your existence, the more you will attract other things to be grateful for. Start each day by listing, mentally or in writing, at least 3 things for which you feel sincerely grateful. They can be seemingly insignificant things, like the smell of coffee in the morning, the smile of a child, the warmth of the sun on your skin, health, a roof over your head, the love of loved ones. What are your limiting beliefs about money? What negative thoughts do you repeat most frequently? Perhaps automatically, unconsciously. What emotions do you associate with money? Fear, anxiety, anger, envy, guilt or joy, excitement, gratitude, serenity. Take some time to reflect on these questions to explore your inner landscape. Be honest with yourself. Don't judge yourself. Don't criticize yourself. Write your answers in a journal, if it helps. Awareness of these mental and emotional patterns is the first, indispensable step towards liberation and transformation. To recap, money is energy. Your beliefs, your thoughts, your emotions have a direct impact on the flow of this energy in your life. Awareness, intention, and gratitude are very powerful tools to attract the abundance you desire and deserve on all levels. Emotions, in particular, are the secret language with which you communicate with the universe. If you constantly vibrate on the frequency of fear, scarcity, lack, you will attract experiences, situations, and relationships that confirm and amplify those emotions. But if you learn to cultivate and vibrate on the frequency of joy, gratitude, abundance, you will attract experiences, situations, and relationships that reflect and multiply those emotions. Think about how your emotions actually influence your financial decisions. If you fear losing money, you are more likely to make impulsive, anxious, and panicky decisions that end up causing the very losses you fear. You might sell an investment at the worst possible time or avoid a promising opportunity for fear of failure. But if you feel safe, confident, in a state of inner abundance, you will be able to make wiser, more thoughtful, more far-sighted decisions, which will lead to positive results in the long term. When you feel overwhelmed by negative emotions, such as fear, anxiety, anger, frustration, sadness, stop. Do not make important decisions in those moments. Breathe deeply several times. Do something that helps you relax. Find your center. Reconnect with your wisest and most intuitive part. Listen to your favorite music. Take a walk in nature. Meditate. Practice yoga. Talk to a loved one. Write in a journal. Never act under the impulse of a negative emotion, especially when it comes to financial matters. The people you choose to surround yourself with have a huge influence on your mood, your thoughts, your beliefs, your decisions. Try to hang out with positive, optimistic people who support you, encourage you, believe in you and your potential. Stay away as much as possible from negative, pessimistic, complaining people who tend to belittle your dreams, criticize your choices, and convey their fears and insecurities. And now we come to a point that may seem counterintuitive, but which is of fundamental importance. The more you give, the more you receive. Generosity, the ability to share what you have with others, magically opens the flow of abundance in your life. It is not just about giving money, but also about offering your time, your skills, your listening, your affection, your compassion. When you give with an open heart, without expectations of reward, without selfish calculations, you are activating a universal law, the law of reciprocity. You are creating a virtuous circle of positive energy that, in one way or another, sooner or later, will return to you amplified. You can donate your time to a volunteer organization, offer your professional skills to those in need, help a neighbor in need, give a sincere compliment to a colleague, listen with empathy to a friend who is going through a difficult time. Even the smallest gestures of kindness, generosity, and openness towards others can make a big difference, not only in the life of those who receive them, but also in yours. But beware, it is not about giving to receive. True generosity is selfless, unconditional. It is an act of love, not a commercial transaction. If you give with the secret expectation of getting something in return, you are polluting the energy. You are creating a block in the flow of abundance. Give for the pure pleasure of giving, for the joy of sharing, for the love you feel for others and for the world. Money, always remember, is energy. And if you are in a state of openness, generosity, inner abundance, you are creating the ideal conditions for that energy to flow freely, abundantly in your life. What are your dams? What blocks? What resistances? What fears? What limiting beliefs are you opposing, perhaps unconsciously, to the natural flow of abundance? Be honest with yourself. Don't be afraid to face your shadows, your insecurities, your negative mental patterns. It is right there in those shadow areas that your greatest potential for growth, transformation, liberation is hidden. It is there that the key to unlocking your prosperity on all levels is found. Remember the powerful words of Deepak Chopra. You are an unlimited being, capable of creating the life you desire. Don't let your fears, your insecurities, your limiting beliefs define you, imprison you, keep you from expressing your full potential. You are much, much more than that. You are a co-creator of your reality. You have the power within you to radically change your financial situation and your entire life. The journey to abundance is an internal journey, even before it is an external one. It is a journey of self-discovery, of personal growth, of profound transformation. It is not always an easy, linear journey, free of obstacles. There will be moments of doubt, of discouragement, of difficulty. But it is a journey that is absolutely worth undertaking, with courage, with confidence, with determination. Have the courage to believe in yourself, in your infinite capabilities, in your unlimited potential. Have the courage to dream big, to aspire to a life of abundance, of joy, of fulfillment, of meaning. Have the courage to take action, to take that first step, and then the second, and then the third, with a firm step and an open heart. Your financial future, and not only that, is in your hands. It depends entirely on you. It depends on your choices, your actions, your thoughts, your emotions, your beliefs. And now, go and create the extraordinary, rich, fulfilling life you deserve with all of yourself.